What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So, I recently got back into playing Call of Zombies over the past year, and something I've been wanting to do is go through and complete all the Black Ops 3 Easter eggs. However, I have had some trouble doing the Horizon Jack Easter egg, so I decided to go ahead and do the Zetsubo no Shima Easter egg. Now, part of me doing all of this was realizing that there aren't really too many steps into doing the actual Easter egg, except whenever you separate the Wonder Weapon, the specialist weapon, and the actual Easter egg itself. So, to get the Wonder Weapon, obviously you have to acquire 3 parts, build the KT4, and then get 3 more parts and get the Mezzanine. And that's one of the steps of the Easter egg. It's really not that complicated. However, what makes this a bit more complicated is really you have to do more or less everything in the map to be able to even do this Easter egg. And what I mean by that is you have to get all of your challenges done. Now, usually when you play a map, when I play a map, especially like, let's just say, Origin, I usually do not care about the challenges just because the rewards aren't necessarily that beneficial outside of one you're always going to do because you have to turn on all the generators, and two, you have to get the Iron Fist. So you really don't have to do challenges for most Easter eggs, but this is one that you have to do all of them because in order to get the lightning to strike on that podium, you have to do all of your challenges. And you need the lightning shield for one of the parts for the KT4 and getting a cog. So that was one of my issues before, was trying to get everything done, which is the challenges. And luckily for me, I did not get too bad of a challenge. I think it was, I needed to kill 5 mutating zombies, which were the Thrashes. I needed to get a plant from a, I needed to get a drop from a plant, and I needed to water, I think 5 plants, something like that. Anyway, I got all that done by like round 10. It really wasn't too difficult. The difficult part was getting the cogs. Now, for some reason, I've had trouble getting the zipline step to work properly. And I'm not exactly sure why that is, but whenever I try to get the zipline cog, whenever I tried to drop down, it just wouldn't register that I actually hit, the melee button. And that was what's supposed to drop you down. But for some reason, it would not register that. So, after a certain point, I got 2 of the cogs. And the other biggest pain in the ass, for me anyway, was the bullet. And to get the bullet, I thought at first all you had to do was plant the seed and shoot it with a KT4 for 3 consecutive rounds. However, I found out that that's not the case. So, what you have to do, and I'm sure you know this, is shoot it with the KT4 and water it for 3 consecutive rounds just for a chance to get the artillery bullet. And I actually got it in my 3rd attempt. So, all in all, it wasn't that difficult. It was easy once I actually knew how to do it. The other biggest pain in the ass was trying to fire the bullet and shoot down the plane to get the cog. Because anytime that I was around the machine, the plane just would not spawn. I called the plane a blatant dick in the middle of my gameplay because of this. And so I spent a good, what felt like 20 rounds just waiting for the bullet, even though it was more like 5 rounds. But moving on, I finally shot the plane down, and so I got all my cogs, I have my skull, and I have my mezzanine. Should be able to just go down and finish this boss fight. Right? I got it. Hope so. If I screw this up, I'm gonna be pissed. What? Whoa, oh shit. Go back up! No! Damn it! Oh, I'm so stupid.
What happened?
I went down to the boss fight. You have to have a gas mask. And I
Mm-hmm.
went down there without one.
Damn.
I freaked the fuck out like, no, I did all this just to not be able to do it.
This man nerfed himself by accident.
Pretty much. Ah, it's good I can breathe down here.
Me, whenever I come back from the family get together.
Thanks for that joke. Anyway, the point of the matter is that I got down to this boss fight, and I was so stressed out the entire time. Now keep this in mind as well. I'm in a PlayStation party during all of this, and just trying to focus and remember what I need to do, when I need to do it, and just focus on tons and tons of thrashers, spiders, and zombies on top of that. It is just a nightmare trying to get through all of this. And the worst part about it is that you'll see I got down to 2 shots of the mid-immune, and those are the only last 2 shots I needed to beat this, which I am so lucky for. Because you see right there, I've only got 1 shot left in this thing, and that one last shot is what I needed by the end of it. And just my reaction, which you'll see here. Oh, thank God! I did it.
You win? With
Yeah.
no mask?
No, I went back. I was able to go back up and get the mask.
I was about to say, holy
sitting
shit, how did you fucking do that?
So yeah, one of the biggest feelings of relief, precedented by one of the biggest feelings of fear that I've had in a while. Now, I know this game, specifically called Zombies, is not necessarily horror, but this map and this game, or this map and this Easter egg, it's just it's just so stressful because you're not gonna notice it at all. But going through going through that entire boss fight, I kept looking at my shield because I knew the thrashers could one shot you if you have jug, and they could break your shield pretty easily. So looking at all that, hearing all my friends just in a party chat laughing, cutting up, or just getting pissed off playing some other game like Marvel Rivals, me just sitting here trying to complete a fucking boss fight. One of the best moments that I've had just in gaming and playing COD Zombies and just on YouTube in general. And I love it. I loved it. So what I want to do now is I want to go through Drack and Gorod Covey and Revelations and Shadows of Evil and do all those Easter eggs. Now the problem with that is I don't know if I'll be able to do the Shadows of Evil and Revelations Easter egg on stream, but the reason for that is because, excuse me, I believe you need 4 players to do both of those Easter eggs. Shadows, I know for sure. Revelations, I'm not too sure about that one. But point of the matter is, I'm gonna do that. And so if you're seeing this, please just subscribe. I've said that too much previously in videos. And honestly, I have lost a bit of interest in doing YouTube, but doing this has just made me just, I don't know, it's bringing me back. It's bringing me back, and I'm wanting to get back into the swing of things. So, if you're seeing this, please subscribe. And it's so important. I love you guys. I've seen a better bit of support throughout this year, and I love it. I love you for it. So, thank you. So, I'm gonna leave this here. I'll see you in the next video, hopefully with more zombies content and possibly more zombies Easter eggs. Gotcha. I took your arm from you, you bitch.